Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to look at how to generate interactive dashboard using Microsoft Excel. The data that I'm going to use is this one, which is on the screen, and it has date, it has month, regions, country, salesperson, product category, product, customer segment, unit sold, unit price, sales, cost, profit, discount, and payment method. The things that I want the dashboard to have is the KPIs, and the KPIs we're going to have the total sales, total profit, total units sold, number of orders, and then for the charts I want us to have monthly sales trend, sales by region, profit by products category, customer segment, contribution, top 10 products by sales, and then also I want us to have sales performance, payment method, and then country sales, profit versus sales. So let's begin. So we are going to have another sheet, and this sheet we are going to rename it as a dashboard. So, and then we are going to insert a shape, rectangular shape. This is what is going to form our dashboard. And then for this shape, we can format it to be colorless. And then we are going to have a title. So we are going to check the shape also. We're going to have another shape, and this, so let's call it sales dashboard. So, and then we're going to have this format this one to be the size. We're going to increase the size to be something like 32, and then we are going to put it at the center. Then let's insert another shape. This one is going to, we are going to put our slicers here when we start to generate them. Then let's let's format this, and then let's insert the shapes for the KPIs. So let's pick this one. So we want how many KPIs? Let's check for KPIs. So, and then we format, and then we copy so that it has they are of the same sizes. So we take this one here, we have this one here, we have this one here. So we have them, let's align them. So we are ready to form the dashboard, and we are going to like for the first the charts. So we are going to start with these KPIs, and then we go to the charts. So we're going to sort the pivots to help us to do the calculation, and we are going to have it in a new. So we want the total sales. So for the total sales, we are going to find it. Let's have this month where it sells. So the total sale is this one. So let's go to the dashboard. And then we have we insert text. So we insert text for the total sales. We insert another cell which is going to have the number. So the total cell is this one. So let's copy and pick to the dashboard. And then let's format so that we don't come back again to do the formatting. So let's change the format of the font to be 20, and then we bold it, and then also we put it at the center, the alignment to be at the center. Then we go to the figures, and then we do 18, bold it, it's already on the bold, and then we align, and then we remove this the filling to be so that it doesn't appear that they are different. And then you can also do the effect to be, let's do this one, so it will be something like that. Let's go to this one also. We do the same, insert a text. So we are going to have this one, total profit. Format it. We're going to put 20, bold. Alignment will be at the center. Then we insert another one for the figure that we are going to put here. So we are going to calculate that. Then we insert this one also. So this one is total units sold. So 20, bold, alignment at the center. So we are going to also insert another one for the figures. We'll do the same before we bring the figures for the last one. So for this last one, we want to have number of orders. Let's format this to be the same as the others, 20, font size, and then the alignment will be at the center, and then we bold it. So for the total profit, let's go to this. So the total profit is 17,777. So we are going to format this, bold. 18 is the font size. The alignment will be in the middle. Then we remove these borders so that it's look appealing and it's look warm. And then we do the same in terms of shapes of effects. So we pick this one so that it becomes total units sold. We can go back to, so these are units sold. So they are 821. 821. So we format this to be 18 like the others and bold it. Alignment will be in the middle. And then for the shape, we remove that shape outline. We do the same for this one. And then we do shape effects. We have it like this. So we have something like this. And then we go to number of orders. So we are going to calculate the number of orders. Using the customer segment. So let's do the graphs so that we continue. We'll do this one later. So let's remove the outline for this. So it will be remaining this one only. So for the charts, we're going to this. So the first one is to have monthly sales. And the monthly sales, we are going to use line chart. So let's go to this. We are going to change this to be month. Then this will be total. So, and then we highlight this, we go to insert, recommended charts, and then we go to line chart. We can pick this one. We say okay. Then we are going to format the height and the width. So we are going to have 6 and 10, and we're going to do for all of them. Let's pick the name. The name will be monthly sales. So we remove this. And then we also hide value fields, and then we format this, bold it, bold this one also. This text to be in black, same case. And then we pick this to the dashboard. So we take this to the dashboard. And for the design, we are not going to change. For the format, we want the shape. We want to have that feeling of the shape. So we can do like the one for the keep. This one, I don't like this one. We can change. We can have it this way. So we can have this ones as this. So we are done. So let's go to the second question is let's sales by region. So let's go back to, we're going to copy this, move it here so that we can use it to do sales by region. So we're going to have region here, total sales here. So this is region, and then total sales. So, and then you highlight. So this one we are going to use clustered bar chart recommended. So we are going to use this one. And of course we are going to change height and width to be the same as the other one so that we have uniform. Let's change also the name. So for the name, we are going to have sales by region. Then we remove this. We bold all of them. We remove this, we hide these fill buttons. Then we can change also, we go to design, we change the color to be something like this. We copy and move to the dashboard. Then for the design, the format, we are going also to have the same as shadow. This one, we're done. So the other one is profit by product category. So, and this one we are going to use bar chart. So we go to pivot. So we pick this, we copy this. Then I'll copy many so that because we're still going to be using them. So I'll copy a lot. And then it will be a matter of me just doing the calculation. So let's go back. So already we have used that one. So we are going to use this one. And we want profit by category. And I've said that we're going to use a bar chart. So let's go to pivot field. So sales by category, product category here. So let's see if it has calculated it well. So it's okay. So this is product category. Then this is total sales. So we are going to use a bar chart. So we highlight recommended charts and then we go to bar chart and we are going to pick this one horizontal. The title is profit by, we are going to change this one. I've put the sales instead of category. I'm going to change. So it's not sales, it's profit by product category. Let me confirm profit by product category. So product category and then the profit. So this is, so we're going to hide the field, remove this. For the, then we also change the formatting 6 and 10. We bold this one also so that it is visible. We're going to leave the bars color to be that way. And then we copy here. Then for the format, the shape size, we are going to have it shadow like the others. The other one is, so we are done with this. The other one is customer segment contribution, and this one we are going to use a pie chart. So we are going to use this one. So instead of month, we are going to have a customer segment. So we want to see the total sales that farmers were picking. So this is customer segment. This is the total sales. So we are going to use pie chart in this one. So for the pie chart, we're going to change also to be 6 and 10. Then we have the title. So we hide this field. The title is going to be called Customer Segment Contribution. Then we bold this one and put black color so that it's visible. Then we copy and take it to the dashboard. Then also we are going to change the shape effect. So we go to the formatting, shape effect, we are going to put the shadow like this. So and then we move to the top 10 sales, top 10 products by sales. So we are going to move the product. Where is the product? Here. So we are going to have sales, the product here. So we are going to, this is the product. So this is total sales. And we want top 10. So we click here, then value filters. You have only 10. So for this one, the top 10 products by sales, we are going to use horizontal bar chart. So highlight and go to insert recommended charts, and then we have where is our chart? Not this one. Yeah, so we are going to use horizontal bar chart. So this one is top 10 products. hide this all field, remove this. Format the size to be the same as the others. Then copy to the dashboard. Do the formatting of the shape to be the same. Shadow, the first one. So we are done with that. We have also to know the sales performance person. So we are going to pivot again. We're going to copy this. So we're going to the field list for the pivot. So instead of the month, we are going to have the salesperson. Then here we are going to have the sales. Then here salesperson. So for this one, we are going to use column chart. Insert. So you highlight, you go to insert and then column chart. So let's format first. Hide this. Give the title sales performance. Then format the font to be bold. Also for the names, so that we are able to see the names of the sales people. Then you copy and take to the dashboard. So let's copy and take it to the dashboard. And then we change the shape to have the shadow, so that it has something which is like borders. So we are done with that, and then we have this payment method. So we want to see which payment method was performing very well. So we are going to use the payment method contribution, not the payment method contribution, but we are going to use the pie chart. So we go to the pivot again, back we go to pivot, and then we highlight this. We copy here. So we go to the field. So we are going, instead of having this, we're going to have where is the payment method here, and then so the total is the sales. Then we go to insert recommended charts, and then we go to the pie chart. So we can use this pie chart. Let's change the size first before the other things. So, and then we hide all the field. We bold it. Then we give the title, which is payment method contribution. We copy it and take to the dashboard. Do the formatting also for the shapes shadow. That then country by sales, and for the country by sales we are going to use field map. So let's go back to pivot again. So we want sales by country, so we are going to pick country here. So since the field map is not going to be directly inserted in the pivot, we are going to copy these figures here, and then we go to insert recommended charts. We have the map. Also, we're going to change the size of the height and the width so that it's the same as the others. Then we can also change this. We bold it. So the chart title is called country sales or sales by country. So I can put country sales or sales by the country. Then the format. And then you copy and paste it here. So then we have the last one. The last one is total profit versus sales. And this one we are going to use scatter plot. So I don't need to go back to the pivot, the profit by sales. So I'm going to click Shift Control, page down, hold the control, and then I click profit, shift, page down. And then I go to insert, recommended charts, and then we have the scatter plot. So we are going to also format to be the same as the others. So the title is profit versus sales. Is the title. So let's change the font color by having it as bold for the scatter plot chart. Then we copy and take it to the dashboard. The format also, I didn't want to change the design. The shadow is this. So I can, for the products, this one, the design, I can change the colors to be something like green. Then for this one, I can go back to the design and change the colors to be something like this blue. Yeah. So we are done with the charts. So the remaining part is finish the number of orders. So we're going to go to pivot back again. So we see that we want a number of orders. Want number of orders. So let's see the orders. So these were the products. So for the number of orders, we're going to pivot. Let me copy this. Go to pivot, design the list. So we have 20. So we do the formatting. It was 18 for each and everyone. Then bold. Then alignment is the center. So we are done with that. So we go back to the pivot. Now it's remaining to insert the slicers. So, and how many slicers do we want? So we want for, so you click this, you come here and click, and then you go to insert, where is insert, and then the slicers. So we have month, region, country, salesperson, then product. So we have all the slices. So we can leave this one for to be that color. Sorry, I filtered. So we can change this to be this to be green, this to be purple, this to be gray, this one to be green. And then for it to be interactive in the dashboard, we need to create something called connection. So we are going to connect for all the tables that we created when we were making the charts. We also create connection for this. Also, we create the connection for this salesperson slicer. So when we say interactive dashboard, the slicer make it to be interactive because the slicer will be able to control all the dashboard, and that control come in because of reporting the connection, connecting the pivot tables. So let's see which one doesn't have connection. This one, so that it will be them just a matter of copying them to the dashboard, so that we don't do that in the dashboard page or sheet. So let me see if we still have any slicer without connection. So we have all of them. So you copy this and take them to the dashboard. You copy this also, take it to the dashboard. Then we copy the last one, which is this. We had not formatted this one, so we remove the field. We were doing this shape for this one. So you are done with your dashboard, and let's see if it is interactive. So let's say, for example, I want to see the performance of January. So it is going to filter for January only. If I want to see how February the organization was performing, I do the same. If I want to remove the filter, I just clear. Let's see if I want to see which country was performing very well. Also, I come to the slicer of the country, and then I can see for Kenya, I can see for Rwanda, for Tanzania, the same. So you see, when you click, select a country, the charts are changing. So you are able to monitor which country was having good performance, and also in terms of how it was performing as a country as a whole. And then for the KPIs, you are able to see as an organization or as a company the total sales that we made for those period of time, the total profit that you were able to make, and then the total units that we were able to also make. So and then also in terms of number of orders, you're able also to see. So and then so I will remove the filters. Then I go to, so you can also see the number of orders that were made within that period of time. So this one helps you to understand the performance of the organization, if it is an organization, if it is a company, the same, and you're able to make decision from this. And also you're able to monitor how or the performance of the company or the organization. Also, if you want to see which person was each and every individual, the performance of each and every individual, you're able to filter that, and also to see who is performing poorly, who is performing well, so that you can reward. And then for those who are not performing well, you're able to talk to them so that they can upgame their service. So and then you can remove and have it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have learned a lot, and if you have never made a dashboard, you're going to try it out and be able to shine and present your work neat.